Meenakshi Lekhi says the law minister must resign. She says the Prime Minister must explain. And supporting the Congress point of view is Tehseen Poonawalla today. Meenakshi, with your permission, I would first like to go and hear the defense. Tehseen Poonawalla, let's be very pointed tonight. It is a reported fact, Tehseen, that the Supreme Court asked the Additional Solicitor General appearing for the CBI if anyone from the government or a political executive had accessed the CBI status report. The Additional Solicitor General says no. Nobody's seen this report. Same stand is taken by the Attorney General appearing for the government. No, nobody from the political executive has seen this report. Are we to then believe that either the Additional Solicitor General or the Solicitor General were unaware of the meeting between CBI officials, Law Ministry and PMO officials, or they intentionally misrepresented the facts?
Arnab, I don't see what the controversy is. Once the Additional Solicitor General has given a statement to the Honorable Supreme Court, that is where it lies. The Honorable Supreme Court has asked the Director CBI to give an affidavit. And when the affidavit is presented in front of the Honorable Supreme Court on the 26th of this month, the facts will be clear.
I don't know why. I don't know why you're not seeing the controversy that everybody is seeing. And if that is so simple as that, then your government should come out and say that there was no meeting. Say there was no meeting between the CBI officials and the Law Minister. Sources?
How can the government start reacting to sources, Arnab?
Really? The CBI, the independence of the CBI has been a repeated issue of the government. The whole issue has put the government on the dock. All your assertions are ringing hollow, one after the other. This is the question of the breach of protocol. You don't breach protocol.
When the Director CBI gives his affidavit before the Honorable Supreme Court, the facts will be clear.
No, was there a meeting or was there not a meeting?
If there was a routine meeting, I'm not aware if there was a meeting or no, but if there was a meeting, I'm sure there's a routine meeting, and as Law Minister of the country, of course the Law Minister of the country has all the authority to summon whichever bureaucrat he seems right.
Including the CBI Director, and tell him to show a report that he's not supposed to show him.
That is based on sources, and that when the Director CBI gives his affidavit before the Honorable Supreme Court, that will be clear.
What does the Law Minister check it out for? Does he take a Renan Martin out and check it for grammar?
How do you know that the Law Minister checked it? This is all speculative reports based on sources.
Why isn't the Law Minister, CBI Director all coming out and saying no meeting ever took place?
Well, the Director CBI will tell the Honorable Supreme Court what he has to say. The Additional Solicitor General has made his submission before the Honorable Supreme Court, and I think this matter should, there is no controversy in this matter
Meenakshi.
whatsoever.
Okay, let's get Meenakshi. Meenakshi, no controversy at all.
My point will be very simple. Is it that CBI is a statutory body, and does every charge sheet go to the PMO for being seen, or to the Law Minister, or every status report is checked and reported across the country? And what is so special about this particular case that there is a direct monitoring of the CBI?
Well, you know, the problem with Ms. Lekhi is, and the BJP is, the double-speak of the BJP. That is their chal, charitra and their chehra. The fact is, it is the BJP that has misused the CBI and all government agencies. And because in their tenure they have misused it, they hallucinate that everybody else does it. I have with me, Arnab, out here, Mr. Vinod Mehta's book, page 203, which I would be glad to read out to.
I need to intervene.
I would be glad to read out to Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi,
is some bumpkin
which says very clearly, Ms. Lekhi, Mr. Vinod Mehta's book, page 203.
Is he a spokesperson of BJP? Somebody can come up and abuse BJP in this fashion. Hallucinating, I think he needs to have a better vocabulary than this.
Well, page 203 of Lucknow Boy says how the owners of Outlook were raided because they wrote about Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee's son and in the PMO.
I'm sorry.
We have Ms. Mayawati, who on the floor of the House has said how the CBI was misused against her in the Taj Corridors case.
No,
now the BJP, which is guilty of doing this,
Supreme Court, and we want Supreme Court to supervise coal scam also.
Wait for the director CBI to give his affidavit before the Supreme Court, madam.
No,
the fact is, if there is anyone who's misused government agencies with proof, I am sitting here with a book that says how you all have misused the government agencies, how your PMO has misused the government agencies.
What the hell are you doing on this debate? When you do not know whether there was any meeting and you say, I do not know. What was discussed, I do not know. Meeting happened, I do not know. PM discussed, I do not know.
No, you want people to start reacting to speculation and rumors that the BJP throws up.
The rumor is not being thrown by BJP. This is what has happened in the court. And there was somebody getting reprimanded by the court. And we are only awaiting that.
Has the affidavit by the director CBI been presented before the Supreme Court?
Why can't you wait for the affidavit to file an affidavit in the first place? Because you asked him to harmonize the affidavit.
You know, I'm not getting either. There was a meeting.
I want to first find out what is his capacity. What is his capacity? In which capacity he's sitting here?
Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi, do you have any record of this alleged meeting? Do you have any record of this alleged meeting that the BJP is now smoking up?
Was there a meeting or was there not a meeting? What is your information?
Is not smoking up.
And Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi, do you have any record of this?
One sec. Meenakshi Lekhi, Tehseen Poonawalla backs the government. He's close to the Congress. And he's taking a pro-government and pro-Congress point of view. Now, I do not have an official Congress spokesperson. 1 minute. I don't have any official Congress spokesperson, but I am given to believe that the position of Mr. Tehseen Poonawalla closely parallels the position of the Congress party. Am I correct, Mr. Poonawalla?
I'm glad you pointed this out.
Yeah. No, I'm saying he's not an independent voice. He's a pro-Congress voice. I'm saying this, he's not an independent voice.
I back this government to the hilt. This is my government and I back it to the hilt.
Fine, that's
and this government that has given the CBI complete autonomy.
Yeah.
It is this government that has taken action against its own people, unlike the BJP that used the CBI against Mr. Vinod Mehta, against a number of other people, against the media, the Tehelka case.
No, you see, I'll tell you one thing. The PMO has...
We know how Tehelka works.
One second.
We've seen it even on the other channel.
One second. It's not. The question...
And Arnab, I did what Meenakshi did before she became spokesperson.
Mr. Poonawalla, the PL, let's be very pointed. You know, all this doesn't help. The PMO has categorically denied allegations linking the PM or PMO to the coal scam. This is very serious. Right? As MOS Planning and Parliamentary Affairs, Ashwini Kumar too has defended the government. He's now Law Minister. Therefore, it can be argued that both the PMO and the Law Minister are interested parties. If they're interested parties, they should not meet the CBI Director. They should not meet the CBI Joint Director. They should not meet the DIG. They cannot interfere or even see the report. The Supreme Court of India has said that you are not supposed to see this report. And inside the Supreme Court, the Additional Solicitor General says with all authority that this report has not been seen. It's been given to you in a sealed cover. It's not been seen by the political executive of this country. Therefore, the simple way to obliterate the scam from memory of this nation is to say there was no meeting. Demolish the BJP's argument, say there's no meeting.
Can anyone show the record of this meeting? Can anyone prove that this meeting took place?
Why doesn't anyone deny the meeting? Since you're backing the government today, ask yourself an elementary question, Tehseen Poonawalla.
The
report has come out in the Indian Express. 1 minute.
Supreme Court.
Well, the report has come out in the Indian Express. The story is out there in the public domain. Do you have an answer tonight on why the Law Minister, why the Law Minister, the government does not come out with an official notification on paper, a press release, that the meeting never happened?
Spokespersons of the Congress have said that they did not react to speculation. The Director CBI is giving his evidence before the Honorable Supreme Court. There is no record anybody has of this alleged meeting that has taken place.
Meenakshi Lekhi, this, he's going on about the point about no record about the meeting. Last
denial. I'm sorry. I'm coming to that. You see, if the court wants the record and wants to generate records, or if court gets into investigating, court will even get this. There is no denial by either the Law Minister's office or by the PMO that there was no meeting. In fact, CBI itself has been very, in a roundabout manner, answering. They have not denied the meeting, and they are saying it all is speculation. Now, repeating speculation merely will not make it speculation. You should be aware in fact,
that those who make the accusation, it is upon them to prove their accusations.
Let me complete.
You are making a host of accusations. Kindly back it up and prove it.
I'm sorry. The record will only be produced by those who possess it. Record, I cannot. Those who enter in and who get out.
So, as usual, so the word hallucinating is absolutely right for the BJP that you come up with accusations without any substance. This is what the BJP does. I am here with a book which says how the BJP has misused government agencies. There is Ms. Mayawati who on the floor of the House.
Calm down, Mr. Poonawalla.
Calm
down, Mr.
People
who are...
You want to know how judiciary was manipulated?
Is talking out of thin air, but has no evidence to back up her accusations.
How governors behave. What are you talking?
The people who are in
all the constitutional bodies and statutory bodies have actually been manipulated by this government. And it is for this reason this government should go.
Well,
Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi,
Tehseen Poonawalla, calm down. Tehseen, 1 second. Mr. Poonawalla.
Whether it is Mr. Vinod Mehta's book I have here, page 203, I will be glad to email you this page. Everything points to you misusing government agencies.
Why can't you read Shah Commission report? Why are you reading Vinod Mehta's report? Vinod Mehta himself is a counted Congressi like you.
Right, Miss Lekhi, 1 minute, please. Everybody who opposes... 1 minute, please. Mr. Poonawalla, calm down now, Mr. Poonawalla. Calm down. Now, one second. No, one second. Meenakshi Lekhi, everyone who questions the BJP is not a Congressi. That's one point. But the other limited point is simply this. That, and I'll say this with all authority, people who were inside the meeting have told us that the meeting took place. So this is nobody's imagination. Thank you, Mr. Poonawalla.
One question.
Thank you, Mr. Poonawalla, and the truth will come out. Thank you, Mr. Poonawalla and Meenakshi Lekhi, for joining me on that chat.